Formula One is in its summer break right now. 4 weeks of no Formula One action. We're all just kind of milling around looking for something to do for these 4 weeks. Thankfully, I'm going on holiday as well for a little bit right now, and so are the drivers as well in Formula One. But some are using this as an ideal opportunity to try and improve their fortunes when we get into the final 10 rounds of the season, which of course starts in the Netherlands in just over 3 weeks' time. Alpine, of course, they need to improve more than anybody else, of course, because they're bottom of the Constructors' Championship and look really, really bad. They do score occasional points with Pierre Gasly, but Franco Colapinto is one of just 2 drivers who haven't scored any points yet in 2025, the other being the guy that he replaced, of course, Jack Doohan. Now, you may have seen reports that Colapinto was doing a post-Hungarian Grand Prix test at the Hungaroring. It's not uncommon for the teams to do this, but it is uncommon for them to crash. And now it's fair to say that Colapinto has earned a bit of a reputation. A lot of people are calling him Crasher Pinto for the amount of on-track incidents, and he is unfortunately again added to this. He has crashed during an Alpine test at the Hungaroring. Let's have a look at what's happened here, guys. As far as I understand, he is thankfully okay, but the pictures that I saw of the car, yeah, bit of a write-off. No chance of him driving back to the pits in that because one of the wheels was hanging off there. But let's have a look at what's happened to Colapinto here on the F1Chronicle.com as always. Franco Colapinto's difficult return to Formula One has taken another hit after the Alpine driver crashed heavily during post-race tyre testing at Hungary. While rivals including George Russell and Max Verstappen begin their August break, 22-year-old Colapinto remained on duty for Alpine, participating in a Pirelli tyre test simulating the technical regulations of next year, using a specially modified Alpine. I think they used Alpine for this because Alpine are bottom of the Constructors. That's usually how they do it, so it's not seen as giving, McLaren an advantage at the top, or Mercedes or Ferrari or something like that. They usually go with the team that is performing the worst, and that is, unfortunately, for them, Alpine. But on Wednesday, the Argentine lost control at turn 11 and crashed. Franco was assessed on site at the medical centre and is okay, a team spokesperson confirmed. La Gazzetta dello Sport characterised the incident as Colapinto having destroyed the Alpine. And seeing the pictures, Pirelli issued a statement confirming that the crash was not related to the tyres. Is it a skill issue? I'll let you guys debate that in the comments below. But these things can happen to anybody. Even the great Fernando Alonso had a testing crash years ago. I think, did Hamilton crash the Ferrari during testing at some point this year? I'm sure I read that somewhere. La Gazzetta correspondent Alessandro Milio was blunt in his assessment of the situation, though. Colapinto's return to Formula One has been disastrous, he said. The Argentine has failed to score a single point and has been involved in several accidents, which will impact Alpine's development due to the budget cap. Not the best outcome for a team seeking redemption. Colapinto joined Alpine earlier this season in a loan deal brokered by Flavio Briatore, replacing Jack Doohan after impressing in a mid-2024 debut for Williams, but amid rumours of a race-by-race arrangement, pressure continues to mount. Yeah, I mean, it's one of them things, it can happen to anybody. Unfortunately, it happened to Colapinto. It's not the best look. Is it his fault? Probably, yeah. I mean, it can happen. Like I said, it can happen to anybody. The fact that it was a 2026 spec car as well, or at least some kind of mule between 25 and 26, he doesn't really have any experience probably of driving something like that. It's different to the regular Alpine, which he already struggles to drive, to be honest. There's been a lot of crashes involving him, unfortunately. So yeah, there you go, guys. Unfortunately, another sad incident involving Franco Colapinto in Formula One, but hey, I'm sure he'll pick himself up and recover from it. But pressure is very much on him. Pressure is really on him right now. It's going to really test him, this. These last 10 races of the season are in a kind of an audition for him to save his career, really, for lack of a better term. But your thoughts in the comments below, guys. Should Alpine stick with Colapinto, or should they replace him with somebody like Valtteri Bottas for the remainder of the season, if that option is open to them? Like, share, comment, subscribe. As always, guys, have a fantastic day over the world today, and we'll see you very soon for much more content on the world of Formula One, just like this.